Former Vice President Joe Biden's narrow lead over President Donald Trump in Georgia will result in a vote recount. All of the nearly 5 million presidential votes will be counted by hand, the largest in U.S. history. The audit was triggered by Georgia's existing election law. It gave the Secretary of State the discretion to choose which race to audit.
Will designate that the RA will be the presidential race.
Election officials chose the presidential race for its national importance and the slim margin in votes. Here's how by-hand counting works, explained by an election official.
Each table has 2 poll workers, and there are monitors walking around that can watch. And they're just simply tasked with looking at the ballot and saying this is a Donald Trump, a Jorgensen, or a Biden vote, and they put it in that stack, Trump, Biden, Jorgensen. And after that batch, they count them up, and they put that batch back together, and there's a form on the front that says how many for Biden, how many in the total batch, how many Biden, how many Trump, how many Jorgensen, and they pass it on to another station where it's immediately being entered into a state computer that's tallying these votes.
The losing candidate will have the right to request a recount after the audit is complete and the state has certified its vote totals, if he loses by less than 0.5% of all votes cast. The current retally might change the numbers slightly, but it's unlikely to change the outcome. So Trump can and likely will request a recount. This request must be made within 2 business days following the certification of election results. It is conducted at each county's central election office, and candidates are allowed to observe the process or choose a representative to watch. Election workers first count a sample of ballots by hand, then scan them to see if the tallies match. If they do, and the scanner is working accurately, every ballot is rescanned and recounted. Georgia taxpayers will cover the cost of the recount.